A calm home is not a luxury in later life. It is a safety tool, a daily source of energy, and a quiet promise that you are in charge of your space. After 65, clutter steals more than square footage. It steals time, confidence, and attention. It can trip you, stress you, and hide problems you need to see. Today, you and I will talk about 5 kinds of clutter that do not belong in your home. I will explain why they are risky, how to remove them without feeling overwhelmed, and what to keep instead so your home stays simple, safe, and beautiful. This is not about throwing your life away. This is about keeping what serves you now. Your home should be easy to move through, easy to clean, and easy to enjoy. Let's begin. The 5 things that must not be in your home. Number 1. Old paper. That no longer protects you. Paper piles look harmless. They are not. They hide bills you must pay. They bury tax records you actually need. They collect dust and raise fire load. They also make identity theft easier, because many sheets contain your name, address, account numbers, or medical details. What must not be in your home? Outdated bank statements, old utility bills, expired insurance cards, duplicates of legal forms, instruction manuals for devices you no longer own, event flyers, catalogs, and restaurant menus from years ago. Piles of envelopes you already opened and do not need to keep. Anything with personal numbers that is not legally required. What to keep instead? Keep the current year's important bills until paid. Keep the latest policy documents. Keep tax returns and supporting documents for the period your country requires. Keep vital records such as birth certificates, marriage certificates, military papers, home deeds, car titles, and active legal agreements. Keep a short list of your accounts and emergency contacts in a single folder that you can grab in a hurry. How to clear it step by step. Place 3 containers on a table. Shred, keep, scan. Move through 1 inch of paper at a time. If a paper has your personal details and no legal reason to keep it, shred it. If a paper is a vital original, keep it in a fire-resistant folder. If a paper is useful but not an original, scan it with a phone app and store it in a labeled folder on a protected device. When in doubt about tax rules or legal timeframes, write a small note to ask your accountant or a trusted advisor. Then, place the item in a temporary question file and keep decluttering. How to prevent the pile from returning. Put a small shredder or a locked shred bin where you open mail. Create 1 inbox for all new paper and clear it on the same day of the week. Switch to paperless billing for the accounts you trust. Say no to free catalogs at the door. Recycle junk mail immediately. Number 2. Trip makers hiding in plain sight. The biggest household risk after 65 is falling. Many falls do not happen on mountain trails. They happen in living rooms. They happen on curled rug edges, low stools, unstable side tables, loose cords, and stacks of magazines on the floor. The cost of a fall is high. It can steal your independence for months. It can change your life in a single second. The cure is to make your pathways clear and wide. What must not be in your home? Rugs that slide, runners that curl, footstools that wobble, coffee tables with sharp corners in tight rooms, tall piles of books next to chairs, boxes stored in hallways, power cords stretched across walking lines, laundry baskets on the stairs, pet bowls placed in the middle of a path. What to keep instead? Affixed rugs with non-slip backing or no rugs at all, stable tables with rounded edges, lamps that do not require cords to cross a pathway, a proper pet feeding mat that sits against a wall, baskets on shelves not on the floor, shoes with non-slip soles by the door, night lights in the bedroom, hallway, and bathroom. How to clear it step by step. Do a safety walk with a bright sticky note in your hand. Every time your foot hesitates, mark the spot. After you finish the walk, remove or fix every marked item. Tape cords along baseboards. Lower the number of pieces of furniture in smaller rooms. Aim for walkways as wide as your shoulders, plus a little extra room. If you use a cane, a walker, or a wheelchair, test with that device in place. If a rug is precious, mount it on the wall as art. It still warms your heart without warming the risk of a fall. How to prevent the risk from returning. Make a routine check on the first day of every month. Walk the house in socks and notice any slip. Replace felt pads under chair legs when they wear down. Store step stools for high shelves and ask for help instead of climbing. Number 3. Expired and unneeded medications. Bathroom clutter does more than crowd the sink. Old pills and creams can hurt you. They can be taken by mistake. They can interact with your current prescriptions. They can also tempt a visitor or a relative with a problem you do not know about. Your health deserves a clean current cabinet with only what you actually use, what must not be in your home. Expired prescription drugs, duplicate bottles with unknown doses, leftover antibiotics, old eye drops, past-date vitamins, random pain pills in unmarked containers, loose pills in trays that are not labeled, creams with dried or cracked lids, sharps stored without a safe container, what to keep instead, an up-to-date list of every medicine you take, with dose and time, only the current prescriptions and the over-the-counter items you use, a clearly labeled weekly pill organizer if you like them, a locked box for controlled medications, a proper sharps disposal container if you need it, a small first aid kit with the basics, how to clear it step by step. Place a large bowl on the counter. Empty every cabinet and drawer into the bowl. Wipe the shelves. Check each label. If the date is past, or the label is unreadable, or you do not remember the reason for the drug, remove it. Do not flush pills. Use a pharmacy take-back program, or follow your local guidance for safe disposal. Keep what is active and essential, then place it together in one easy location. Make one list on paper and one digital copy on your phone. If you have questions about a drug, place it in a question bag and call your pharmacist for advice. How to prevent the pile from returning. Every time you refill a prescription, write the start date on the label with a marker. Keep a small basket only big enough for your current month of medicines. When you finish a course, remove the empty bottle right away. Schedule a medication review with a pharmacist once a year and after any hospital visit. Number 4. Kitchen extras that add work and hide hazards. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It should be easy to work in, easy to clean, and easy on your back and shoulders. Heavy appliances, duplicate gadgets, chipped dishes, and stacks of pans turn cooking into a struggle. Full counters collect crumbs and make wiping hard. Too many food items hide the ones you need to use now, which leads to waste and sometimes to illness from expired food. What must not be in your home? Duplicate spatulas and can openers, heavy blenders you never lift, wobbly non-stick pans with scratched surfaces, chipped ceramic mugs, plastic containers with no lids, giant stock pots you have not used in years, expired spices, open bags clipped to shelves for months, freezer items with thick ice crystals and no label, countertop appliances you plug in once a year, cleaning chemicals stored next to food, what to keep instead, one sharp chef's knife and a paring knife, one set of light pans you like to use, a sturdy cutting board, 2 sheet pans, 2 baking dishes, 8 to 10 cups of food storage with lids that fit, spices you use weekly, a kettle if you love tea, a small blender only if you use it often, a simple dish rack, space on the counter for meal prep, how to clear it step by step, clear one surface at a time, place 3 boxes on the floor, donate, recycle, trash, then open one cabinet, remove every item, touch each item and ask a simple question. Do I use this often and without pain? If the answer is yes, it can return. If the answer is no, it leaves. For heavy tools you still want, store them between waist and shoulder height so you do not need to bend or reach overhead. Label leftovers with the date. Keep a small whiteboard on the freezer and write what you place in and when. Keep cleaning supplies under the sink in a bin with a handle, not next to food. How to prevent the pile from returning. Use the one in, one out rule. If a new mug comes in, one mug leaves. If a new appliance arrives, an old one goes to a neighbor, a family member, or a donation center. Do a quick fridge check every Sunday. Use or freeze what is close to the date. Wipe counters at night so the morning feels fresh and open. Number 5. Guilt objects and silent sentimental piles. The most stubborn clutter is not cardboard. It is guilt. Gifts you never liked. Clothes that fit a past life. Boxes you promised to sort one day. Photos mixed with receipts. Inherited items you do not use but feel wrong letting go of. These things take space and energy. They are not your memories. They are objects sitting on top of your memories. You can honor your story without storing every prop. What must not be in your home? Boxes labeled someday. Garments that no longer fit your body or your days. Collections you do not love. Hobbies you have finished but left open on the table. Quilts or linens hidden on high shelves where they cannot be enjoyed. Broken heirlooms you will not repair. Gifts you keep out of duty. Decor that no longer matches who you are. What to keep instead. A curated memory box the size of a shoebox for each decade or each loved one. One display shelf with items that make your heart warm every time you pass. A single album of photos you actually look at, with names written clearly. A favorite garment that still makes you stand taller. A small number of tools for the hobbies you practice now. How to clear it step by step. Begin with the easiest sentimental group. Perhaps greeting cards, read them. Keep 5 favorites that still bring a feeling to your chest. Recycle the rest. Move next to clothes. Keep what fits and feels kind to your body today. Take a photo of a special dress or jacket before you donate it. For inherited pieces, ask yourself a gentle question. If this did not belong to someone I loved, would I want it in my home today? If the answer is no, you are free to let it go. You honor your loved one by living well, not by storing boxes you never open. How to prevent the pile from returning. Create a memory rule. When a new sentimental item arrives, one older item leaves, or the new item becomes a photo in your album instead of a thing in your closet. Schedule a 15-minute sentimental tidy on the first weekend of the month and keep the ritual light and kind. A simple 7-day declutter plan. Day 1. Paper piece, set a timer for 30 minutes. Open your mail station or the biggest pile. Shred what exposes you, file what protects you, and recycle the rest. Finish by placing all vital records in one folder. Day 2. Clear paths. Walk every room with your sticky notes. Remove or fix every trip maker you find. Secure cords. Roll up loose rugs. Move pet bowls to a wall. Add night lights. Day 3. Medicine reset. Empty the cabinet. Remove expired items. Make your current list. Place a refill reminder on the calendar. Lock what should be locked. Day 4. Kitchen ease. Choose one cabinet and one counter. Remove duplicates and heavy tools you never use. Replace scratched pans. Group with like. Label 3 freezer items with today's date. Day 5. Laundry and linen lightness. Count your sets. Keep what you actually use. Donate extras. Place a small basket for single socks and clear it by the end of the week. Day 6. Sentimental Saturday. Pick one small category such as cards, souvenirs, or old calendars. Keep a handful of favorites. Photograph the rest if it helps. Release them. Day 7. Celebrate and maintain. Walk your home slowly. Breathe. Notice how much easier it is to move. Choose one simple maintenance habit you will keep. A weekly paper hour, a Sunday fridge scan, or a monthly memory tidy. Room by room, quick wins entryway. Remove extra shoes. Keep one pair for outside and one for walking. Add a small tray for keys. Hang one hook for your bag. Clear the floor. Living room. Remove one table if the room feels crowded. Store remotes in a small box. Place a floor lamp behind your favorite chair, so reading does not strain your eyes. Put blankets in a basket instead of on the back of the sofa. Bedroom, keep only the clothes that serve you now. Move seasonal items to a labeled bin. Use a small dish for jewelry and hearing aid batteries. Place a water bottle with a lid by the bed. Bathroom. Keep one set of towels in use and one on the shelf. Store extra toilet paper in a reachable basket, not a high shelf. Replace fuzzy bath rugs with non-slip mats that dry quickly. Kitchen. Keep the counter mostly empty. Store the knife on a magnetic strip or in a safe block. Place your favorite mug at an easy height. Keep spices near the stove and label them with the month and year you opened them. Laundry area. Keep one detergent and one stain remover. Heavy gallon bottles can be decanted into small easy bottles. Place a folding stool only if it locks safely. Garage or storage room. Label 3 shelves. Keep, donate, recycle. Never pile items on the floor where moisture can rise. Keep salt or sand for icy days at the front. Remove paint cans you will never use and bring them to proper disposal. How to let go with kindness. You are not throwing away your life. You are making room for the life you still want to live. When it is hard to release something, use this gentle script with yourself. I am grateful for what this item gave me. I no longer need the object to keep the memory. I choose a home that is easy to use and easy to love. If you are dealing with items from someone you lost, speak to them in your mind. I will keep your stories and your kindness. I will let the extra objects go so I can breathe and live well. Donation, selling, and disposal. Donate items that are safe, clean, and useful. Many community centers, faith groups, and shelters welcome household goods. If you prefer to sell, choose one method and keep a time limit. If the item does not sell in 2 weeks, donate it. Recycle paper, cardboard, glass, and safe metals. Use pharmacy take-back for medicines. Call your city for hazardous waste guidance on paints, chemicals, and batteries. Ask a family member or a neighbor to help with one car trip. Make it a social event. Finish with a treat, like tea and a slice of cake. How to ask for help without losing control. You can keep your boundaries and still accept support. Use this simple request. I am clearing 5 types of clutter for safety. I will decide what stays. I would love your help to lift and carry and to drive to donation sites. Please do not add opinions about sentimental items while I am deciding. If you cannot help this week, no problem. I have a small plan and I will take it step by step. Clear roles make the day gentle for everyone. Mindset. For a calm home, perfection is not the goal. Flow is the goal. You want drawers that open without a fight. You want counters you can wipe in one pass. You want floors you can walk across in the dark to the bathroom without fear. You want to know where your papers are, where your medicines are, and where your favorite sweater lives. You want your home to greet you, not scold you. Say these lines out loud as you work. I choose space over stuff. I choose safety over guilt. I choose energy over excess. I keep what serves me now. A short daily routine to keep it clear. Morning, make the bed. Open the curtains. Put dishes in the dishwasher or wash by hand and let them dry. A made bed and a clear sink set the tone. Midday, put mail in the inbox. Recycle junk immediately. Pour out the extra paperweight before it grows. Evening. Return the remote to its box. Wipe counters. Walk a quick safety loop and move anything that slipped into a walkway back to its home. Weekly. Empty the trash and the recycle. Check the fridge for items to use soon. To a 20-minute tidy with music. Choose one micro project such as a drawer or a single shelf. Monthly. Review medicines, wipe cabinet shelves, and test smoke alarm batteries. Do a 5-minute rug check and a 5-minute cord check. A final word for your heart. A clear home supports a clear mind. When you remove what no longer serves you, your home becomes lighter and so do you. You will notice it the very first morning after a good tidy. You will stand taller. You will move easier. You will know where your things are, and that simple truth will bring quiet confidence back into your day. Keep what you love. Keep what keeps you safe. Let the rest go. Summary of the 5 things that must not be in your home. Old paper that hides danger and exposes your identity. Trip makers that turn ordinary days into emergencies. Expired and unneeded medicines that confuse your health. Kitchen extras that add work and hide hazards. Guilt objects and sentimental piles that weigh on your spirit. You do not need a perfect house to feel at peace. You need a home that fits your life today. Start small. 1 drawer. 1 box, 1 rug, 1 shelf. Each choice is a vote for your safety, your calm, and your freedom. You deserve a home that is easy to live in and a day that is easy to enjoy. May your next step be light. May your home breathe with you. May you feel proud every time you walk from one room to the next, and nothing pulls at your feet, your eyes, or your heart.